and we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I'm your host, Nick Legato. And so we've learned the skills for Steiner, which ended up making the skills for everybody get learned. As you can see, we're skipping the rubber helm, we're already learning the minus strike from the iron sword. So it's not like we gotta, do anything outside of that. So let's go ahead, in a sense, keep moving along here. We are getting frozen, it would seem. Especially Steiner, he looks frozen stiff. For the best, for the best. It appears that Vivi has fallen. And there goes Steiner. What the heck's going on? Why is everybody just tumbling down? What's wrong with you guys? Come on. A little bit of snow. Or is it? Nope. As it appears, Garnet has gone to sleep too. What's going on, I wonder? And there goes the Dane. So that ends the game, as we are all dead. Just kidding. For some reason, I didn't fall asleep. What could it be, I wonder? Is somebody there? If you haven't gone through the routine, make sure you equip all characters with the best gear that you can get. Something's about to go down, yo. So that we've done that. So he's all set up with the right gear, which is good. But he's not fully healed, so let's make sure we do that as well. There we go. A fully healed Zidane is a happy Zidane, as we are figuring out what that little sound was. What do we got? Why didn't you fall asleep? You should be dead by now. The hell? Yes, he is the one causing the blizzard. It's a very evil-looking thing called Black Waltz No.1, huh? That's right. So it's got a little bell there. And apparently we are now fighting. And many argue that this is the first real boss fight of the game. Probably the hardest boss fight we've come to for various reasons. But this battle is underway. So obviously, like we do first, we want to steal. But really, there's two bosses we've got to deal with. Kind of seems unfair, doesn't it? A 2-on-1. But more specifically, we want to steal from the sea line. And there's only one item that we really need. And hopefully we can get it in time. If this works out perfectly, I'll be happy. But we gotta earn that win first. We're trying to steal the myth. There it is, the mithril dagger. If you want to steal the other items, which I think is an ether and a silk shirt, the ether can be stolen from the sea lion, and the silk shirt, I believe, is from the Black Waltz. So if you want to waste your time doing that stuff, by all means, you can totally do that. But now that we've morphed into trance mode, we can hit them with whatever we want. So really, Tidal Flame's the way to go. Let's go with Tidal Flame as it hits both enemies very nicely. And we're just going to spam that, really. Kerfwammo! Because we're about to get hit with a very nasty tsunami spell. Ah! We still got a lot of health, so let's go ahead and hit that sucker one more time with Tidal Flame, which should be enough to end the battle. It wasn't such a hard battle. We got what we want out of it, which was specifically that dagger. Like I said, the other items I believe drop that are stolen are the silk shirt and the ether. And I even think that the Black Waltz has a remedy on him as well. But we get 5 AP for our trouble, a high potion and a phoenix down. So it's not a tough battle as long as you get that mithril dagger right away. If you can get that, then you can power through that battle. Because you shouldn't need another silk shirt. We already have 3. One of the guys in our party doesn't even wear silk shirts, so it shouldn't matter. But, whoop. It appears that Beavis and Butthead are in charge of that, or the cause of that, possibly. And everyone's okay! Nice. Zidane, what the heck happened? But normally that battle is really only beatable if you go into trance. If not, if you don't want to use the trance skills, then the battle gets a little harder. There's nothing, as you can see, there's nothing we couldn't handle. Oh my god. Steiner, he said nothing happened. Why are you being so rude? Yeah, really, you're blaming this man of adultery, of molestation, and other kind of closet case things. Steiner's such a weirdo. Anyway, so now that we've gone through that, yakety schmackety, let's go ahead and equip the new dagger, since we can't get any more out of the Mage Masher. And using the new dagger, we actually learn the Bandit skill, which is a great ability. You should never, ever have this unequipped. What the Bandit skill does is it raises the success rate of your stealing ability. You know how much we like to raise those odds. So that's definitely a skill that you want to make sure that you have. There's no reason to really go down there, so don't worry about that. We're thrown into a battle. Alright, easy battle. Let's keep moving. And we need to head up and away as we head up and around. Alright, let's keep going here. We head up and over. Let's jump over the waterfall. Jump over it again. Okay, easy battle. Make sure, too, that, because there should be just a standard practice that every time you get in random encounters, you should steal once in a while from enemies. So that way you can get like an ore, or you can get some other items as well. So just make sure that you do it, because finding free stuff is always good. Stealing it from enemies is also a good thing too. It sounds like you've been everywhere, Zidane. The only other worlds I visited are in books. Alright, so obviously there is a village nearby. You need a new identity. We'll call you Bob. Oh my god. Oh god. Steiner is such a little whiny bitch. I do see Zidane's point. We need a new name. She needs a new name. That's a dagger. Also known as a stabby. Or a slice and dice. Oh my god, Steiner, shut the hell up. Now, you can name her whatever you want, but her default changed name is Dagger, so we'll just go with that. No reason to, you know, keep moving around. Though I never agreed with that name. I didn't like that name. I shall try. What would you say? Alrighty. Alrighty then! Oh god. Now, if we can only work on Steiner being a normal human being rather than a complete jackass, we can make this work. So there it is, the ice cavern complete. Now there's a handful of things we can do as we reach the outside world. And we will partake into some of these things. First things first, let's head through the forest and make our way to whatever this is, which we'll find out shortly. Let's see here. I want to pass through, I want to talk, I want to take a break. Okay, so we can't get through. Okay. So if you wait around here, at some point, some person will show up, a merchant here. Vega, an item shop. Oh, look. So you can rest, you can buy some items in the shop, nothing spectacular, just potions, you know, the usual stuff. Go ahead and hold on to that money. What you may want to do is rest, so let's go ahead and take a rest. I know somebody's sitting there going, why would you rest there? You're such an idiot. Yeah, well, I have other things on my agenda, Mr. Dicklick. So we're going to do a few things first, punk. Because there's more to do than just waste money. Alright. Besides, we're going to get that money back before we get into that little village we saw anyway. As we're flung into a battle, some new enemies should be appearing, I think. Though we did meet one earlier, the python or the asp or whatever it was. But this is a new enemy here to our right, a bug enemy. And we're throwing in a back attack, great. Not exactly how I wanted to start this battle. These giant spider dudes aren't so bad though. They're not too threatening other than that fire spell and some of the other stuff that they can do. Just go ahead and just melee them to death. Throw out a cure spell. Steiner actually has the ability to kill bugs very nicely. He has the bug killer stat ability equipped, so he should be able to go out and hit them pretty hard. We use Blizzard on the asp or python, which should one-shot it. Frosty. And there he goes. And that wins the battle for us. We get 1 AP for our trouble though, so crappy AP, but we get an ore. So if you haven't gotten an ore, that's a battle you can get it from. You want to make sure that you have 1 ore in your inventory before doing this. There are some side quest things that happen, and they all start here. So you want to make sure you do it now. First things first, we need to be in a forest to do it. So we're going to head to that little forest over by those 2 areas to the far direction in front of us. To the far where? The direction in front of us. As we are fighting another combination of enemies. This time, no surprise attack. They get no surprise attack this time. Let's go ahead and just do some bashing. Zidane will attack the python, and Steiner will attack the bug. And we might be able to do this in one go here, so we'll see. Kerplunk, Kerblamo, Slice, and Dice. See, that bug ability really helps, because Steiner's attack is only 2 points higher than Zidane, and yet he murdered that bug, as opposed to Zidane really murdering the asp outright. So those ability ups, those ability skills really help. So make sure that that's why I stuck with the broadsword for so long, because you don't get beast killer for a long time in a weapon unless you learn it the way we just did, through the broadsword. So I like to get out of the way right away. Okay, so we got in a battle here with one of the first side quest things going on. These are friendly creatures. They do exist in the world. Do not attack them. The idea is that every time you meet a friendly creature, they'll ask you for something. And you get this childlike music in the background to know that it is one. Just give it what it wants. This one wants ore, so ore it will have. Here you go, little friend. Have some ore. And for giving him ore, he says, thank you. Tell Mr. Ghost I said hi. Okay. So we did that. We get 10 AP for our trouble, which is nice. Nice freebie for us there. And we get some potion. So we got a lot of AP for doing it. We get a potion as well. There's a reason for doing it. It's a side quest that as we progress through the game, there will be forests that we will want to visit and find more friendly creatures and fulfill their requests. We'll talk more about it as it becomes more relevant, as it holds a greater purpose than just getting massive amounts of AP. So we'll talk about that more, but there's one other thing hiding in the forest as well that we got to get up to come up. So we'll see you when we get that to come up. Well, unfortunately, I'm not having any luck getting the other side quest to start, so don't worry about it. You can start it later. There's no time frame in which you have to do this thing, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. As we now make our way to this place, which we know nothing about. So we're going to wander around here, and we will find some stuff. These are the 2 items that you can find here, the gold and the potion. Not quite done, because we can put something in motion now. I'm talking to this guy. Obviously, this dude has an obsession for coffee. Wait, what? Shipping is to occur every 2 days, no shipment on the day of the Sabbath. Somebody tells me there's Jewish religion in this game, huh? It's not a fantasy world anymore! Just kidding. Okay, so this just talking to him doesn't really initiate anything, but you know that he likes coffee, and things that take place here will happen later. So we will be back here to do some other things. But right now, we're just here for the gold and the potion. Let's go ahead and head into town. Since that was what we saw from the cliffside of the cave there. At the windmill! But I want to see the windmill! Yeah, I agree with Dane. Let's get some rest first, and hopefully Rusty won't clink around too much when he takes his armor off. Hopefully he's wearing something under that too, because, yeah, not really feeling it, Steiner. He finally wobbles inside. Psycho. That's interesting. Did you see that? I sure did! Okay, well, whatever. I'm not sure what that is all about, but we'll figure it out momentarily. We gotta wake up the innkeeper here. Yo! Need a room. As you can see, he's looking over. Okay. In the same room. Where else? I mustn't... Ha 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 ha. Oh my god, she's such a wuss. A wuss! A wuss! Do we make our way inside? Okay. Hadn't crashed. Maybe we can see a boom. Interesting, as apparently Steiner does not agree. Yeah, border crossing is never an easy task. Get to Lindblom somehow. Oh, shut up, Steiner. Jackass. He did not expose her to the danger in Evil Forest. It was actually her mother, Queen Braun, who did that, by the way. But, of course, Steiner is going to be adamant, like some of the people here, about their own views. And Vivi is apparently sleeping. Nice. Master Vivi? He was tired. He had to go on a tirade, as usual. What? Yeah, let's get some rest, and then we'll raid the chest tomorrow morning. As we wake up here. Holy crap. I hear sex in the form of a singing. Yeah, alright. Rise and shine. Oh, I feel great. That dagger scene? Oh, everybody's up already. Where they went? They left me here all alone. Sure. Why not? Oh boy. Interesting. Alright, so let's check out the ATEs. Why not? So, Vivi confused. As you know, these are entertaining as much as they are useful. They're pretty entertaining. But again, you can ignore these if you want to, but I find a small value that you learn more. Early in the story, they're not very entertaining. They don't get revealed very much. But, you know, doing them later, you even reveal more. So you may as well just do them now. Get in the habit of doing them as you see them. There's even some rewards for doing them, too, later. So just get used to the cycle here. As the children are running away from the Black Mage, we need adults, we need adults. Let's go ahead and get us whatever's in here, which is an antidote. Your reading pleasure, How to Save 1 Million Gil, Earn Money the Easy Way, and Making Crazy Money Volume 2. Well, yeah, I do agree those books really do suck, but more specifically, you find a potion. And on top of that idea that sucks, This guy must be obsessed with money. So we have a choice of another active time event. Let's do the dagger tries. So we get a little scene here. What do we got? Her at a pumpkin patch. It was quite a ruckus. You see there's a chest in there too, huh? She didn't want to rescue me. I wonder how many people got hurt. I hope the damage wasn't too severe. Your mother tried to shoot you down, woman. Do you not care? Old lady. I thought that was an old man. Oops. Kids these days. No respect for their elders. No respect. You're killing the bugs? Why would you do such a horrible thing? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bugs are just like monsters that destroy our crops if we leave them be. Oglops eat vegetables? You're a strange one. Most girls hate oglops. Try and blend in. Ew! Poor Oglop. What did the Oglop ever do to you? Most girls don't like Oglop. Ew! Let's go ahead and talk to this clown, because we've got some letters for him. A letter for him. What does it say? Yo, man, I totally got asked up by some dude with wings on his back. Stills can pass me by without doing anything. Is he rude or what? Of course, I couldn't say nothing, because I was trapped inside the ice. You always sound so gruff, but I'm glad to hear Stalskin is traveling. I can't wait to see him. If we do this again... Thought he gives us a letter. I guess not. We'll go ahead and save. It doesn't hurt to check, you know, because if you miss one, you kind of ruin the cycle. Because you're going to get to do a lot of Mognet stuff now, and it's all circular. If you screw it up, you actually have to go through that cycle almost again, just to play catch up with all the crap that you missed. So you may as well do it right the first time. Alright, we get another ATE. Let's see the cat's eyes. Cat's eye. Hey, kitty. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. Let's see here. I won't have to give in if I tell them about them. Something tells me we're about to get backstabbed. I get that feeling, you know? Alright, well, we'll have to deal with that as it comes. Let's find us some moolah there. Let's go inside and see what we can do. Obviously, there's a shopkeeper in here. Let's go ahead and buy some stuff. If you are short or not carrying any of these items, pick them up now. This is your last chance. Your last chance. Pick up 3 feathered hats, because obviously we've never run into those yet. No reason to pick up any of this other stuff, but we'll go ahead and pick up one more leather wrist here. May as well, we can afford it. But we can't equip it because obviously that character is not among us. Let's go ahead and equip the feather hat, as it teaches some new skills, bright eyes, and add status. The add status skill is actually pretty good, depending on, you know, who you're using and whatnot. Bright eyes is also very good, but we're going to go ahead and use the add status skill. Ignore bright eyes for the moment. Let's continue. So we took care of that. Let's see. Oh, as we have to move up. Here's Vivi. Yo, Vivi, what's up? Did you meet a girl? Hey, you little perv. Trying to get in on that shit. And then there's this whole little shtick here. Let's see. Ladies and land, God. God, he's treating him like a little brother almost. Kinda makes you wanna feel warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, not anymore. That okay, it was just gas. Oh! Somebody just got mugged. Something tells me that Vivi's not going to be happy. Okay, and we get some more ATEs. Oh my god. Let's do Cat's Eye 2, and then the other one as it presents itself. Get him out of the way now. Oh, the look on his face. To pick it up right away. All I need now is to keep quiet until he gets these. Oh my god, what a jackass. Stupid Mog, you should be running out of there telling us the truth! The truth! Yeah, right. Okay, so we did that. Let's go ahead and head into this building here. As there's still some stuff we can do. We'll go ahead and do Dagger Tries Harder while we're at it. Oh god. Yeah, if you're not gonna buy something, yeah, let's go with show me what you're selling. Pasty Hiacha. Awesome! Don't mind me. So now she's apparently studying the local. As you can see, the locals seem to communicate with each other. Very strange language. Almost unfamiliar to most people. God. As we pick up the Aries. Now this is a Stilizzo coin. These will... It's not quite sure what they are yet, you know. So don't worry too much about it now. It'll make more sense later. And we'll talk about that, you know, as we, you know, get further in the game. But Stiliz, you want to make sure you collect these as you come to places that have them. So make sure that you get them or you'll be pissed that you missed out on them because they're good stuff. Good stuff. No joke. Let's see. Meh. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, we've done a lot of stuff. Let's go in here and check this out. Anything in here? You can't be back here, you big perv. Okay, cash only. We sell medicine. Interesting. So there's some... This is obviously the item shop. If you need any of these things, you can pick that stuff up here. Luckily, we don't need any of that. So let's get out of here. Okay. Not sure what else to do. We can head back down here and go inside here. And we'll run into Dagger. Wonder what she's looking at. Got the drop on her. You don't want to say anything stupid, like, I sure know how to fake it. Alrighty. Oh my god. My soul just burns just thinking about it. It's not a good burning, it's more like acid reflux. Alright, so... now that... at some point, Dagger should join us here. In many of my playthroughs, I actually don't even change her name. I keep calling her Garnet. And it's funny because you get some interesting results. Anyway, some more of this stuff. Nothing we care about. Let's go ahead and head back out. Go ahead and head back to the inn. Head back. There she is there. And there's so many things to see. I've never walked around so freely before in my life, but where are all the adults? And where's the bathroom, by the way? I didn't see any of those while we were here. Tiny. What about Steiner? Forget about Rusty and leave everything to me. Queen Braun Steiner. Great. Firewood stack. Oh god, he's trying to get some tail by helping out, it looks like. This is sorry. Well, now that you have time, would you introduce me to some adults like your father? Till nightfall. The other men are also working. They don't come here during the day. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like your theory is wrong there, pal, because this pub is empty. Interesting. I cannot tell you for the reason, but there is someone I must escort to the castle. Indeed, I am commander of the Queen's Knights of Pluto. I am Adalbert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto. Knights of Pluto... Well, if you're from the castle, I guess it's okay to tell you, but please go to the observatory on top of the mountain on the outskirts of the village. An old man named Morid lives there. Interesting. So that was that little mountain area we were at earlier. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for cleaning. Nay, it is I who should thank you for your assistance. I must make haste. You know, come on, he's a total jackass. Apparently he's nice when he wants to be. As it turned out, it didn't matter that we snuck into their mansion. The kings were hiding something at their mansion. Yeah, sure, he's totally boring you. I'm not so sure about. Let's go look for him. So now this will give Dagger back into our party. Let's go ahead and equip any new gear we have, which we should. We should have a feather hat. Not learning any new skills, but definitely a stronger piece of gear as well as that. So there we go. At least we equipped her with the best possible and available. So obviously there's something askew here. Really, there isn't anything from Mongnet? Guess not. Alright, let's keep moving. You can't blame me for constantly trying. Anywho, wait a minute. Last time I saw Vivi, he was standing over there. So let's go ahead and head over there. And thus we will get the same kind of strange scenario that Vivi had. Someone crying? Yeah! It's coming from that hole. Vivi? Dang, Vivi, where are you? Are you underground? Can you move? Don't listen to them. No. We'll get you out. We promise. Stay where you are. That's a good question, Zidane. Gotta be a way to the underground, so let's look for it. And I agree. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead. Yeah, it seems like a quiet village. Or is it? Let's go ahead and we find this little thing, which is a secret passage that leads underground. Alright, let's see, here we go. Go ahead and head down below. We will find, what is this? Some money. Nothing else down here, so let's keep moving forward. We head running. This isn't... Well, there's a chocobo. Underground storage facility, yada yada yada. But apparently something is going down. The mayor's brother found it? I guess they reconciled us now. Wasn't the old lady said before? Interesting. Put him in a box. Okay. Whoa! Hey, we could totally take them. But they're innocent villagers. You can't hurt them. Watch me. Well, apparently something is askew. See that large barrel next to them? I've seen the exact pattern of the barrels at the castle. This place must be some kind of connection with Alec. Okay. Apparently there's something shifty here. So we're gonna have to figure out what's going on here. Let's figure out what the deal is. Yeah, it is weird. So we find some eye drops, and there's a chest in here, which is a potion. Let's see, there's not much else we can really do here. Let's keep moving forward. And there's a Moogle here. There's a Moogle in a box. In a barrel, really. Alright, what's your favor? Kumok Tumagi. Okay. Alright, now before we go ahead and save, let's go and head. Let's see. Get us this chest here, which is an ether. And you can see another chest hanging up there. We'll go ahead and kick it. Yeah! Which drops. What is this? A potion! So we get a potion. So we're going to go ahead and save. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, guys. Alright, we're all saved. Let's keep moving. And we should find 2 goodies in here. So we're starting to kind of recycle some of the things that we've been finding here. We've stolen these items from enemies and we've already learned skills based off of them. So these are more like sellables, but we'll talk about something else that we use these items for later. So obviously we're not going to sell any items, any gear at the moment, but we're going to get the leather wrist and the iron helmet we got from the wandering, per se. We gotta keep moving here. What is it? Someone's crying. Uh-oh. It's the sniffles of an angry black mage. A black mage full of rage. That's young in age. Alright. Yeah, I just totally went for a rhyme scheme there with no real reasoning behind it, so deal with it. Alright, so we found Vivi. Man, you don't say. I think we're gonna have to kick their butt, Vivi. With rage. Why were you outside? And then they said the cargo ship isn't even here yet. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh god. Get off me, you scumbag! As, you know, Dagger picks up a new word here. Kind of silly how that works out, but whatever. Alright, Okay. Now I'm curious to see what that thing is too. Alright, now that Vivi's back in our party, let's go ahead and equip him with the feathered hat, which will up the ad status. So that's a skill I don't use on him often. Let's go ahead and grab the 95 gil. We're going to also equip that ability for the moment, since he doesn't have any equipped. We may as well put something on him. Alright, yay! Alright, so let's go ahead and head in here. This is mist! Now, opening this can be a bad idea. because you're thrown into a battle. Oh well. These guys are pretty cool. They're ghosts, but you can actually steal Phoenix Pinions from them if you want them that badly. Me, not a big pinion user, so not a big deal, because we can always come back and get Phoenix Pinions from enemies later in the game. I think you can even buy them at a certain point, so I'm not hyper concerned about getting them now. As we are thrown here, let's use fire. AoE attacks and stuff should kill these ghosts off pretty quick. We don't need to do too much to get through some of this stuff, but you know, to each his own though. We are getting some healing going after. Well, let's see. Hopefully Vivi can pick them off, the last two ghosts off. And it appears that is not the case. Dang it! Now you're gonna get it, Bobby. Slice and dice. Well, let's just melee them at this point then, if they want to be that retarded. Retardedly anal. However you want to look at it. We're hit with another fire spell. Kaboink! And that one's down for the count. You could probably have Vivi and Dagger both go after one ghost while Zidane takes on the other two. And by the time the second Zidane ghost is killed, the other one will get picked off as well. So, you know, to each his own. Alright, but the reason we came in here is for this Phoenix down. You will also find another battle. Alright, let's keep moving as we grab a potion now. But there is actually another item hiding right behind the machine, which we get a Phoenix Pinion. We found another one of those. Let's keep moving. As you can see, that machine was sucking in the air, the gas or what have you. Is that an egg? Is this machine making eggs? It is. This is kind of weird. How do we make an egg-making machine? Where's the chicken? Well, that's cruel, but it's slightly entertaining. Interesting. So let's keep moving. There's nothing over there. And we're thrown into a battle. And in this battle, we're introduced to another new enemy, known as the Vice. Nothing too dangerous really about them. They can steal stuff, I think, from you, though. So you might want to kill them quickly, just to be on the safe side. Especially if you don't have, like, especially if you have new gear or something on you. You know, and then he stole a potion, which I don't remember if you can get items back or not, but we'll find out. As that was enough to hurt one, so some melee attacks from Vivi and Dagger should be enough to take him down. You can see he hits us with that devastating fire spell, so we gotta keep up on him. There we go. He's not so tough. Good job, Vivs. Now let's see what we get. 2 AP, and we get that potion we lost, so it worked out. Alright, let's keep moving here. I can almost see inside, but I can't see anything. I just hear some noises. The egg's hatching? So much for, you know, warming it and all that stuff. Well, oh well. Holy crap. They're black mages. See, this is what happens when you allow big corporations to take over. They build, you know, black mages. No, I'm just kidding. It appears they are both gaping and all at this. As we have to go run and hide. Stay quiet. The whole town's involved. Interesting. This is definitely not good. Oh boy. It appears we've been boxed. Yeah. As you can see, Steiner is here. To the castle. When will the cargo ship arrive? I'm busy. You're in my way. Go fuck yourself. Alright, on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. We're gonna find out what's going on with the Black Mages and why Steiner's, still in an effort to do his duty rather than actually just do what everybody wants him to do. He's not giving in to peer pressure. He's doing his duty. So we'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. See you then, guys.